Free Comic Book Day Mini-Con is coming the first Saturday in May, May 2nd. We are giving away 20,000 comics, way more than we gave away last year. Plus, we have Free Comic Book Day month, which entitles you to free stuff all month long. Free Comic Book Day is coming May 2nd, and we have got Dylan Gray here from Top Cow, who's going to join us. So Free Comic Book Day is May 2nd this year. You guys have heard me talk about it nonstop. We're giving away 20,000 comic books. We've got a ton of writers, artists. The list will be online by the time you see this, I'm sure. And we've got the Supreme Pro Wrestling. We've got Sac City Rollers. We've got West Coast Avengers, 501st. A ton of stuff going on. And we have added Dylan's coming down to join us from Top Cow. So thanks for coming on, sir.
Thank you very much. We're actually coming up because we're from LA, actually.
Okay, so they're coming up to see us. Now, on Free Comic Book Day, you guys actually have a free comic, don't you?
Yes. It's a Tales of Honor.
This is not the Free Comic Book Day one. I just show you because it's out now.
Yes.
This was a mini-series.
That was the last arc. We have a new arc coming out.
Okay.
And what's good about it is you don't have to really do any back reading. You know, it kind of jumps you into the story real quickly. So you don't have to read the first volume if you don't want to. I highly suggest it though, because it's one of my favorite sci-fi series of all time.
Yeah, and it's this is in the far future, correct?
Yes, far future. The Earth is so bad that everyone leaves and they start colonizing other planets and stuff. And it's that old sci-fi kind of thing. But what's cool about it, what I think makes it stand out from other comics that do sci-fi stuff, is the military protocols are really realistic.
Okay.
And there's a lot of political intrigue, and it's really cool how they do everything.
That is kind of nice because in a lot of times, sci-fi, they'll just throw it kind of willy-nilly.
Exactly.
They'll explore the world more than that kind of stuff. So this is kind of a new take on it because, like you said, we get to see the behind the scenes, the politics, the decisions that have to be made.
Exactly.
I'm sure there's the cost benefit. Losing some lives versus
all that. Yeah. She talked Honor Harrington, it's based around. She talks a lot about how you lose people. It happens and it sucks. But someone's got to be in command, and
somebody has to make those decisions.
Exactly.
And it's not always a decision that we necessarily. I mean, it can look bad, but when you're in that kind of position, sometimes you have to be willing to break a few eggs.
Yeah.
As bad as it sounds. So you guys can get that on Free Comic Book Day. Plus, the issues are out for the previous one, and the trade is available as well.
Yes, the trade just came out not too long ago, I believe.
Yes, yeah. So that's something to look forward to on Free Comic Book Day. You're going to want to get that issue. But, as long as we got you here, we were talking a little bit before. You were telling me a little bit more about Witchblade.
We rebooted the world, the universe, not too long ago, and we kind of took everyone out and kind of spread them around and stuff. And now we're actually major universal stuff has actually happened in the Aphrodite series, which is the 9th generation stuff. And that takes place in the far, far future where the pollution is so bad that human beings can't even survive. So they have to upgrade themselves.
Now, this Aphrodite, I know that when they were doing Aphrodite before, she was in the current day. Now, this Aphrodite, does it have that old Finch book where it came from? Is that still canon, or is it a complete separation?
It's a complete separation. It's a rebirth. Okay. Yeah. She's a completely different person.
Okay.
Still awesome and assassin-like, and has all those cool skills and green hair, of course.
The green hair is awesome.
Yeah.
So she's in the future, but Witchblade is still set in the current day.
Right.
And you said that they had just killed Darkness.
Yes, in issue 185.
Okay, which is a pretty monumental issue for any book, especially an independent book. I mean, you guys have been going just plugging along.
20 years, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's.
I remember when all that stuff was coming out. It's ridiculous.
And that was the big image boom. Everyone was trying to get away from the Marvel and DC, and that's kind of what Top Cow was founded on kind of getting away from that cape and spandex genre that's in comics. In fact, right now we have a lot of stuff that's realistic stuff. Like there's Think Tank, there's Postal. Postal's doing really good. Have you picked up Postal at all?
I have not tried that one. Think Tank, however, does really well.
Yeah.
That one, it's been going on a while. There's a couple trades there. I think there's two in a miniseries. Three. There's three. Wildfire.
Yeah, and Wildfire is a same kind of like. I don't want to call it science fiction because it's all real stuff. I say it's fiction with science.
Okay, fair enough. That's a good way of actually doing it.
Yeah.
And you guys run the whole gamut because you've got the realistic, you've got the science fiction, you've got the mystical.
Hmm.
So just a little bit of
Supernatural.
everything.
Yeah, we're dabbling in everything, you know. But I think right now, if you pick up any one of our titles, it's some of the best work that's come out of our wheelhouse.
And you guys can find them. Like I said, I've got their own section up there. So just ask me, or if you know where the Top Cow section is, take a peek because you guys have been doing a bunch of things. Even for a while there, you were doing books that were coming out once a week,
Hmm.
like Genius.
Hmm.
And there was one other one. I can't remember the name of it
The,
now.
the one with the Clippers.
Cutter.
Cutter.
Yes.
Yes. Wow. I hope my boss doesn't see that.
Yeah, I know. Well,
That was a.
We'll edit.
Yeah.
you're like skip that part.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of those issues and stuff on our website that you can download for free.
Oh, so you guys can check them out.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, that's always nice, especially with that kind of stuff. I like that if I'm like on vacation.
Mhm.
You know, I can put it on my phone or put it on my my tablet, and when I'm supposed to be relaxing and my wife's not looking, I'll keep reading comic books. It's work. I have to, honey.
Right.
So that's awesome. So you'll come down here on that day. We'll have your book
Mhm.
in the room. With the other stuff, and is there anything special you're going to be doing at the table?
Yeah, I'm gonna be giving away some other stuff too, some regular issues, not necessarily free comic book day samplers, and we're gonna have some cosplayers down here just as our characters who come take pictures. Hopefully, we can get them in the ring. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see.
That would be fantastic. There's going to be a lot going on, so it'll be great to see them mixed with all the West Coast Avengers and the other stuff. So it's going to be a great day, guys. Come down, get your free comic books, meet all the guests, stop by, say hi to Dylan, and just talk to him about what's going on at Top Cow. And if you haven't tried Top Cow, this is a great way to get introduced. So thank you for coming down, sir.
No problem.
Where can they find you guys online?
Topcow.com, at Topcow on Instagram and Twitter, and you can always follow Matt Hawkins. He's all over the place on the internet.
And Matt writes Think Tank, right?
He writes Think Tank, Aphrodite 9.
Oh, he does Aphrodite too. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
All
Look at that. He writes a lot of their books. So definitely go click on those right now and start following, and then we will see you guys on Free Comic Book Day.